beautiful Sunday morning for an adventure ride. It's officially summer, but not too hot today. We have a break in the rains, and it should be a nice and warm day for a change. As it is customary, we have about an hour of pavement to pound before any decent riding is to be had outside Rochester. We take all the twisty, turny, and vaguely possible trails on the map to our today's starting location just south of Seneca. My planned route is cut short by another fence. A road used to be here, and my adventure starts early. I follow the barely visible trail to an ominous looking mud bog, and deciding to walk it first, promptly sink my kickstand into the soft ground beneath me. That's how fast my kickstand went. I probably could have made it though, but for once I listened to my common sense, telling me 8 AM is a touch too early for going into this bog. Aprilia is just light enough for me to muscle around in the mud, and I backtrack to where I came from, twisting my right fist in anger on my way out. After my little adventure warm-up, it is time for some fuel and get the actual ride started. Our host for the day warns us about gear and claims he'll go easy on his DR today. We'll see about that. A few more unavoidable pavement miles later, we finally hit gravel. Gravel roads are pretty dusty today. We space out a touch in an attempt to see where we're going. Thankfully, gravel roads quickly turn into forest roads, where dust is not much of an issue. Our host takes us to a beautiful vista for our break and to clean our visors. Overlooking all the good stuff we'll be riding shortly. And the view is amazing. After our pit stop, the tracks really picked up a notch of difficulty. Hilly up and down tracks, plenty of water runoff erosion, and wheel ruts gave for something to think about. Nothing hard per se, but plenty of places to make mistakes. And we didn't know it yet, but that's how the rest of the ride would be.
Came in a little hot on that one.
Around this point, it dawned on me why our host, having such a wide selection of bikes, chose to ride the DR of all things. And about that slow riding because of deer thing, yeah. I can still see his dust trail back there, so
That's a good road right there.
That was a beautiful and excellent intermission. Smooth and flowy, green grass and green trees, I would say pure bliss. Next, we rode through a valley where maple syrup is made, and I was told somewhere around here they have a pancake party twice a year. Something tells me we're coming back. Oh, and the water drainage humps here are quite entertaining. Great little track. It is now almost noon and time for lunch. Some windy forest roads and a rocky hill climb on the way, and we're ready to eat. After lunch and fuel stop, we're ready for some more. Our host doesn't disappoint and cranks up the fun another notch. Looks like that 100 or so pounds lighter DR650 is working real well for a host today. Or is it just me? Things are getting even more entertaining. After this little climb, our main navigator who's riding the sweep today deduced that he much prefers riding uphill. I take it from now on all our routes will be going uphill? Or perhaps he should try the mighty DR650 instead.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Following the climb, we took a few more great trails en route to our final destination for the day. Enjoy! And at long last we have arrived to our final destination, an old abandoned cemetery from way back in the day. Probably not from 16th century, but old gravestones show early 1800s dates, so possibly as early as 17th if we stretch it. We each pay our dues by leaving a penny on a gravestone for good luck. The last guy that didn't had the rock go through his crankcase only 50 feet away. Yes, this place is haunted, and haunted in a way that neither of us feels like tempting our luck. A few final dirt roads to take us back to where we started today. We reflect on today's ride. It was a good one. And with some cold water for the road, we say our goodbyes to the host for now and hit the road. Another hour of pavement to close out the ride. See you guys next time.